Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing how to draw a master key from Fortnite. Let's get started in the center of our page with the bridge of the nose. So we move over to the left, we're going to draw a curve, like a half circle, going up the top, and then back down on the right side. Now from the ends I want to curve down and in towards the center point. So let's start on the left. We're going to curve down and then pull it across towards the center. From the center we're going to curve out and then up towards the right. Now along the bottom is going to add the nostril. So on the left side we're going to draw a half circle. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to fill those in black. We're going to add two pointed stripes along the side of the nose. Starting on the left, we're going to angle down and in. Now we're going to taper this back up towards the top of the nose. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. Starting from the top, angle down and in, and then taper it back up and then out. From the outside corner of the nose, we're going to curve up and out the eyelid. Starting out here, we're going to curve up and then go across. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up and then out. Now we're going to take the outside, we're going to curve down and then up towards the inside. Come down, round this out, and then pull that in. Do the same thing on the right. Curving down and then up. Now we're going to trace the inside of the eye. Stepping in, we're going to follow that same curve, going around, and then back up, and we'll do the same thing on the right side. Let's fill this all in black. Now we're going to tuck the pupils in underneath the eyelid. So it's a small half circle, curving around, and then back up. And do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to fill those in black. Now we're going to work our way towards the top of the head. From the top corner of the eye, I'm going to angle up and out towards the side of the head on both sides. Now I'm going to round out the ear. On the left side, we're going to curve out and then up towards the tip of the ear. And then from the tip, we're going to curve in and then down. Pull that down to right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve for the top of the head. Starting on the left, curve up, and then pull that back down on the right side. Now from the top center of the head, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the tip of the nose. Now we're going to add some stripes along the top of the head. Starting from the corner of the eye, we're going to curve up, and I'm going to pull that down on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line this up, curve up, and then out. On the inside, we're going to draw two short lines going up, and then we're going to angle this down and out with a short line. Now from here I'm going to taper this. We're going to go up and then out towards the side of the head. Up and then out. Now I'm going to add two more sets of stripes along the top. From this point we're going to step up, draw a short line going up on the left and right. Now on the bottom we're going to curve up and then out. Now we're going to connect the outside to the inside with another curve, going up and then down. Let's do that one more time. We're going to step up, draw a short line going up on either side. From the bottom we're going to curve up and then down. Then we're going to connect the outside to the inside with another curve. Now let's move down and draw the lower part of the head. Starting from the base of the ear, on the left side we're going to angle down and out toward the left, and then the right side. Now from here we're going to angle down and in just underneath the eye. Down and then in. From the inside we're going to draw a short line coming across on both sides. Now from the inside, I want to curve back out and then down towards the jaw. Going out and then pulling that down to the same height. Now from here, we're going to angle down and in. A straight line. Okay, we're going to leave a gap in the center. We'll close off the bottom of the chin with a straight line. Let's draw the top of the mouth. About halfway down this curve, draw a straight angled line coming down and in on both sides. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, going up the middle and back down on the right. Now from the tip of the nose, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the top of the mouth. Let's add 2 large fangs on either side. Starting from this point, I'm going to angle down and in. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to taper that back up, coming up and then in. Let's draw in the lower part of the mouth. From this line, we're going to step down, follow that same angled line coming down in behind that main fang. Do the same thing on the right side. Now on the inside, we're going to draw a curve, going up and then back down. In the center of the chin, we'll draw a small circle. And then from the top of the circle, we'll draw a straight line going up towards the bottom of the mouth. Let's add some fangs on the inside. Starting from the top of the center, we're going to angle down and out towards the left and the right. Now we're going to angle back up and out on either side. Now I'm going to pull this down and out towards the bottom. And then from the bottom, we're going to angle up underneath the main fang. Let's add some teeth along the side. Start from the top, angle down and out. Then we're going to go up and out towards the top of the mouth. Come down. And then one more time, we're going to go up towards the top corner of the mouth. Now we're going to add a couple stripes on the inside of the face. Starting from this point, I'm going to curve down and in towards the top of that main fang. And then from the inside edge of the left eye, we're going to curve down and in towards the top of the mouth. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move out and draw on the side of the jaw. Starting from this point, I'm going to curve in and then back out. Now we're going to curve down and in towards the outside corner of the chin. Starting on the left, we'll curve down and just pull that across. Let's add a stripe on the side of the jaw. Starting from this point, we're going to curve up and then in. Now I'm going to taper that back out so it gets a little bit wider as we go out towards the side of the jaw. Okay, so now that we complete the head, let's work our way around the side of the hood. So on the left side of the ear, we're going to draw a curve going up the middle and then back down on the right side. Now we're going to move down towards the bottom of the ear, curve out and down towards the corner of the hood. So let's start out here, curving out. We're going to pull that down to right about there. And then from the outside of the hood, we're going to curve down and then in towards the chin. Down, we'll pull that into right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right, curving down and then in. And then from the inside of the hood, we're going to draw an angled line going up towards the outside of the jaw. Now from the inside point of the hood, we're going to draw 2 straight lines coming down towards the bottom of the jacket. Start on the left, going down to there, and we'll line this up on the right side. Let's round out the bottom of the jacket. Starting on the left, we're going to curve out and pull that up on both sides. Now from here, we're going to go straight up and then bend that in underneath the hood. So go up, we'll start to bend that in. Let's add a trim on the inside of the jacket. We're going to step out, draw another straight line coming down from top to bottom. Now we're going to move up and draw in the collar. From this point in the chin, we're going to step out, we're going to draw a half circle coming down the middle and then back up on the right side. We're going to fill that in black. And And then from the inside corner of the jacket, we're gonna draw another curve. From left to right, curving down, and then back up. In the center, we're gonna draw 2 straight lines coming down. Now from the bottom inside corner of the jacket, we're gonna step up, draw a curve. From left to right, coming down and up. We're gonna step up and draw that twice. Now we're gonna draw a single key in the center of the body. So underneath the collar, we're gonna draw a circle. And then we'll draw a smaller circle on the inside. Now from the bottom of the circle, we're gonna step over towards the left, draw a straight line coming down just up above the waist. We'll go out towards the right with a straight line. Now we're gonna cap this off with a short line going up. And we'll pull that back in, leaving a little gap on the inside. Now let's go back up with a short line. We're gonna go back out again. Go up the side, pull that back in, and now we're gonna go straight up underneath that circle. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the middle, we're gonna step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. Now, leaving a gap in the center, we're gonna go to the left side, curve out and down towards the left heel, go to the right, curve out and down towards the right heel. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. From the heel, I'm gonna curve down and then up towards the toe. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now from the toe, I'm gonna draw a curve that goes up towards the top of the foot. And I'm gonna curve this down, aiming towards the heel. We're gonna stop right about there, just up above the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're gonna take this curve, step up, and just duplicate it. We're gonna go across the bottom edge of the foot. Let's add a strap. From the top of the foot, I'm gonna curve in and then down. Now from the inside of the strap, I'm gonna draw a curve coming down and up towards the inside of the leg. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're gonna move back up and draw on the side of the leg. Starting from the corner of the jacket, we're gonna step in and curve out, round out the leg, and then pull that in towards the top of the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now halfway down the side of the leg, so right here we draw a curve, going down and then up. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now let's add some straps going across the leg. We step down, we're gonna follow that same curve going across. We're gonna do this a few times, all the way down towards the bottom of the leg. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Now at the top of the right leg, we're gonna add an angled strap. So from this point, we're gonna step up, angle up and out with a straight line, step up, and draw that twice. Now we're gonna add a buckle up here. We're gonna draw 2 short angled lines coming down side by side. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. About halfway down the side of the body, so right here, we're gonna curve out and down towards the wrist. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now back on the left, we're gonna draw the thumb. Starting from the wrist, we're gonna curve in and then back out with a small half circle. And then from the base of the thumb, we're gonna curve up and in towards the wrist. Now let's add in the fingers. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, curve down and then up. Let's add 2 more fingers. We're gonna step down, curve down and up the second finger. Now from the side of the second finger, we're gonna curve out the third finger, round out the arm, and go in behind the head. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Starting with the first finger, we're gonna step down, curve down and up the second finger. Now the third finger, we're gonna curve around, and go up, and then in behind the head. Now I want to separate out the fingers of the glove. Starting from the outside, I'm going to curve down and up towards that curve. Separate out the second finger, and then the third finger. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add the edge of the glove. Starting at the top of the thumb, we're going to curve out and then up. Now let's add a couple stripes coming down the side of the arm. Starting on the left, we're going to curve in and then down. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to taper this back out towards the outside of the arm. Now we're going to step down and draw that one more time. Curving in and down. And then we'll taper this back out to the side of the arm. And now the last thing we're going to do is add a pouch over on the right leg. So from the top of the strap, we're going to step up, angle down and out. We're going to round this out and pull that in behind the leg. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Master Key from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.